to 2017, Edward Colston Blackmore, you fought in the First World War, great-grandfather, and somehow you are here, and that is great. So can I ask you some questions? Yes, you can, Eden. Who were you married to, and who was your child, Edward Colston Blackmore? Oh, I was married to Annie Lara Blackmore, and my son was Harold Blackmore, who grew up to be my grandfather. Sorry, meant to say to be your grandfather. Sorry, I got lost in, hopefully. Don't worry, yeah I do, don't worry, it's okay. Second question, what year were you born? Okay, I was born on the 17th of June 1885 in Bristol, England. Third question, what was your regiment or corps? It was the Royal Welsh Fusiliers. How old were you when you joined the army, Edward Colston Blackmore? I was 29 years old when I joined the army, which made me a lot older than most people. What rank were you in the army, Edward? I felt it was my duty, and how I say at home when so many other men were fighting and saying up to protect their country, to do what they need to do. And did you know that 6 million of my fellow men signed up to fight? And it was just, but how could I not join them? Because it would be unbearable, pretty much. When you came back from the war, how were you affected, Edward? I was affected by the gas in the trench, but I was one of the lucky ones, I guess, who did not die. I survived and went back home to my family. What did it feel like getting gassed in the trench? Did you say what did it feel like getting gassed? Well, I felt like I was being choked. I could not breathe. It was a terrifying feeling, and I was confident I would die, basically, and a burning pain in my throat and my eyes, and basically respiration becomes painful and difficult to breathe, and it would just constantly just hurt, I guess. I just guess it would be hurting a lot. Was it hard to connect with your family, Edward? Was it hard? Yes, I knew they were my family. My family, I love them. I love them. Basically, I love them, and yeah, I love them, and they love me. But the problem was, I killed so many people, and that took me quite a while to process. And that's why I stayed back with the Fusiliers for 2 years after the war ended. That's why I had to overcome that. Did you lose any one of your friends in the war, Edward? Did you? Yes, I lost many friends during the war, and I saw many more come with shocking injuries. There were over 700,000 British soldiers killed during the war. So, of course, everyone knew of many people who died in this tragic war. Who did you fight in the war you went to? I fought in the trenches of France, Belgium, Germany, and was there when Berlin was liberated for Allies. How many soldiers were killed on both sides of the war? Edward, do you know that? You may not, but if you know, that'd be great. Thank you. Would I know that? Off my memory, probably. Okay. From a population of fewer than 5 million, 4,000 and or 4 billion or 4 million 6,809 men enlisted, for whom more than 60,000 were killed and 156,000 wanted, gassed, and taken prisoner in the war. So that's a lot. That's a fair bit, isn't it, mate? That's a fair bit. Well, you got any more questions? Eden, do you have any more questions? Alright. Yes, there is. Just how many medals in the war did you win or get? The first medal I got was the British War Medal in 1914 to 1918, also known as the SWIC. The silver or bronze medal was awarded to the officers and men of the British and Imperial forces who either threatened of the war service between the 5th of August 1914 and 11th of November the 1918, basically, yeah, and it was over actually about 6.5 million British war medals were given out. Approximately 6.4 million of these were the silver medal, and around 110,000 of the bronze version were given out in the war. Just trying to remember the Chinese medal. Yep, so that's basically the first medal, and the second medal was the Victoria Medal. Basically, it's a gold lady with gone like that, basically, and she's got wings. So basically, she's an angel, and it was given out that to each of the allies because the Victoria Medal, a similar design, similar to the first one, it was apparently given out to 5.7 million Victoria Medals and basically it was nice rainbow ribbon, very nice, and it was basically given out to the normal soldiers as in the war, normally given out to the normal soldiers in the war, and so I wasn't really special or anything like that. It was okay. I'm not one of those ones who got the Victoria Cross or anything like that. I'm just one of the average old men in the war that survived and got these medals because we're great, I guess. Yay. And is that what? Oh, you want me to show you? Okay, I'll show you. Basically, what they are looking at is these. You see these? That right there, the top one. That one is the first one I was speaking about, and the one here is the lady with the rainbow colours and stuff like that. So that's good. So first one's the British War Medal 1914 to 1918. So that's that one. And then the second one is the Allied Victoria Medal. That one. Alright, so thank you for letting me be on the show, or letting me be speaking to you, and thank you, Aiden. So I'll guess we'll say bye. Thank you so much, Edward Colston Blackmore. Sorry, I got mixed up with your name. I guess that's the end, and thank you so much. And we would have never bumped into each other if we were somewhere else. So, great. So thank you for serving our country and being there to help us in what we needed to do. So thank you. We wouldn't be here if you guys didn't fight. So, thank you. Edward Colston Blackmore. Thanks.